Hello, Dominic. Thank you for giving me the chance of this interview and to explain to you what it is to be a business owner, how the business went through the pandemic, how it is now, what's the progress, what has been achieved, what are some of the accomplishments. So it's a pleasure. So we built the business in 2019, and it was November 1st of 2019. There was no clue of any of the pandemic or anything like that. And then fast forward December, there were some clues, there were some points that everybody was like on the edge, but then everybody considered it a common regular flu. Moving fast forward in February of 2020, it is then when the biggest wave started in Europe and it became here, and it was like a little bit more solidified. And it was a mandatory closeout of all the businesses for a period of 15 days. I believe it was March 1st to March 15 or toward the end of February, something like that, of March 1st. We kept it closed for 2 months. Because at the time we were thinking that if we keep it open and we still don't know, will be the point of contact for another breakout within the town. The business is in the Middlesex County. So now we were like, okay, the houses are far apart. It's not like you live in an apartment, but the business would be the focal point when people would go get coffee. So the contact is like much closer. So we decided at the time to close for 2 years. We were hit hard by that, and because we were first-time business owners, we didn't profit of all the help that the government was giving to the other businesses, because we just opened in November, so we only had 2 months of revenue, so we couldn't show anything. So we were financially hit pretty hard. All the savings we had, it was put toward let's keep it on to maintain. What was my reaction during the pandemic? Multiple feelings. The first feeling was like panic. You want to maintain your life and you want to continue. So life was, and the meaning of life was the most important one. Then after that, it came like, oh, the financial, the economics, this, that. And then later on, it became, are we going to even survive this as business owners? After we realized, okay, we passed the wave of the pandemic, everybody's fine, everybody's healthy. So what we did at the time, we put, the business has a big square footage, so that helped us. And some of the most influential stories were when we had to put 6 feet apart, and each table, besides the person walking in, had to be 6 feet apart, coming in one door, exiting on the other door, because we have 2 main doors in the front, 2 main doors on the back. So we were like, the front, it's going to be coming in, get out. So it's like, it was like a circle kind of thing. So nobody could be close to each other, 6 feet apart, like I said. Also, the tables had plexiglass and were far apart. Why we did that? After 2 months, we said, you know what, we're going to open. We were paying full rent at the time. We said, we're going to open, and then let's see the feeling of the town, how it is. It's considered a small town. The people said, please keep it open for my own sanity. And that's when we realized that the sanity of a human's mind was much more important than anything else. So we went full open. So it wasn't like restricted hours. It wasn't like we just said, okay, we're open, but we're giving you options how to stay safe. By July, summer came, people started walking out, the pandemic, the wave started to slow down, so it felt much better. We started feeling more confident. There were days that I really cried. I'm like, this is becoming too much emotionally, physically. I had to do 2 jobs. I had to maintain my own job and also support in the business. So, but then I said, I'm alive. And if I'm alive and I'm healthy, I can continue. 6 years on, the business is very successful. The town loves us even more. We became a close family, and it's one of those small family business that is like thriving. So we are very, very thankful. So the pandemic brought a financial toll, but at the same time, brought us closer to the people, brought us closer to the town, and we became as a one unit, very unified, and we moved forward. So I would consider that a success story and an accomplishment. To be moving on 6 years on, and then we're still going to continue. That's pretty good for me. So you don't have any more questions?
Oh,
here.
that was it?
I mean, because I included accomplishments there. I am proud. I'm proud how everything, because what it shows you, it shows resilience. Resilience to move forward, resilience to believe in yourself. It is a success story in its own. Not because the business is continuing, but it's the thoughtfulness, it's the strength, it builds character, and you can apply this everywhere. You can apply it not just in business, but you can take this and on the smallest thing in life, and you say, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go. I'm going to push through it. Let's see what it is. Failing is never wrong. There's going to be many times, there's all this powerful words that you see 100 times you will fail, but you will continue, and that one time it's going to be successful. I stand by it. And this was one of the proofs that being a business owner, you get so many ups and downs, but the resilience, building of character, moving forward, keeping goals that you have in mind, straightforward, just go through it, keep swimming. Just like Dory says, keep on swimming.